Hello there, everybody. Thank you so much for stopping by for your daily tarot predictions. These predictions are for, let's see, Tuesday, April the 2nd. We're going to go ahead and start with Aries first. As I'm shuffling for Aries, let me just remind all of you that I do also offer live readings, either 30 minutes, 45 minutes, or 60 minutes for live readings, and those are conducted either on the phone or via Skype. And so live readings come at a cost of $100 for 30 minutes, $150 for 45, or $200 for 60 minutes. Okay. So I also offer recorded readings if you only have one or two questions. One question is 30 minutes, two questions are 53 minutes. Those are on my website, as well as long distance Reiki sessions, which I offer at $93 for 1 hour of Reiki. And that is also on my website as well. My website is www.amista.info, I-N-F-O. And all of that information is in the description box below. Once you've checked out my website, make sure I am the right service provider for you. Then go ahead and get a hold of me and we'll get you scheduled quickly. Okay, so we are pulling for Aries. Once again, this is for Aries Tuesday, the 2nd of April. Let's see what comes up for Aries. Aries, you have a very interesting card. This is the Psyche card. This card basically says that you have completed a whole cycle of something. There's a lot of very good implied in the card with the sun, with the grapes and the grape leaves in the background, with the flowers in her cloak, the flowers on her dress as well. Things are peaceful, things are productive, things are moving forward. So there's some kind of completion. And with her throwing off the cloak, it's almost like winter is gone and it's time to start the whole new year. So this can be graduating from a class. This can be finishing up some kind of requirements that were being put upon you. This can be if you've been pregnant. This can be having the baby. This is bringing a cycle to its full completion, Aries, and that's what I see for you guys on Tuesday. It's a very good card. Hello there, Neely. Welcome. Patricia Bounty. Hello, Rena Sada. Hey. Aphrodite. Hello. Did I say $30 and 53 minutes? So one question is $30 and two questions are $53. Usually two questions doesn't take me 53 minutes. Haven't had that happen very often. Hello there, Ebru. Welcome. Glad to see you in the room. How are you? Why wouldn't there be a live on April Fools? Shakoya. Hello. Welcome. Glad to see you here. Alrighty. Happy April Fool's Day, everybody. We had all of our Fool energy yesterday when we were doing predictions. So maybe today predictions for the 2nd of April will be, I don't know if I want to say less interesting, maybe more calm. All right, Taurus, you guys are up next for Tuesday, the 2nd of April. I'm glad to hear that you're okay. Okay is a good point to start off from, and then you can lift off from there into happiness. I might end it all with just kidding. But I wouldn't spend all this time doing this just to end it all with just kidding. Oh, wow. Glad you said that. I forgot. I was supposed to make another video before I started this one. We have a new contest. So I'll be doing a contest video after this one. Now back to work, right? On with regular life. I'm glad your stay in the country was rejuvenating and wonderful. Taurus. What you guys have coming up is the 10 of Cups in reverse, 10 of Vessels. This is happiness, but when it's in reverse, it's unhappiness. There's a couple things going on. I'm feeling anger and I'm feeling fear going on for some of you Taurus. So I don't know that everybody's going to have both of those feelings on Tuesday. Maybe this is like an either and a or. A few of you might have both. But there is something that's interfering with your sense of happiness. Well, let's reword that. There's something that you're letting interfere with your sense of happiness, because we do all control our own thoughts, and we all know our thoughts are what control our feelings. So, something you're letting interfere with your happiness, Taurus, on Tuesday. Try to stay positive. Rain and cold tomorrow, yuck. I think we're into good weather here now, at least for a little while. Sarah N, hello, hello, hello. We are going to do a contest. People who get my newsletter already know about my contest, but I need to announce it to the rest of the world. So that'll be the next video, will be the contest announcement. Then after that, we'll do Reiki. Gemini, 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 Gemini. Okay, Geminis, for Tuesday, the 2nd of April, you do have the Magician in reverse. I've got a little different twist on this right now. Geminis, I think the Magician in reverse is you're going to be creating, or you're going to be finding yourself in exactly the opposite of the situation that you wanted on April the 2nd, Geminis. Heads up. Free will can change anything and everything, though, you guys. Focus on what it is you do want. Don't focus on what it is you don't want. Where that focus goes is what you bring into your experience. La da da da. Cancer. Cancer, Cancer. This is Cancer for Tuesday, April the 2nd. La da 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 da. La da da. Cancer, 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 Cancer. Cancer, you guys have the World card. Very similar to the Aries card, actually. This card is also considered a World card in the traditional tarot. So you and Aries, Cancer, basically have the same sort of card. This card just means that something is coming to an end. You have completed some kind of cycle. Maybe you're graduating from a class, or you have finished, I don't know what. If you're carrying a baby, maybe the baby's been born. There's some kind of cycle that has come to an end, and now you're moving into another cycle, Cancer. This can be like if you've gone through a period in your relationship where things were rough. This can be coming into a period where things are better. This can be, if you have an apprenticeship at work, this can be completing the apprenticeship. This is a good card to have. This is good results. Okay, this is attaining a goal that you were shooting for and now resetting the goal for something bigger and better and that broadens your horizons more. La da da. Right, Rena? Okay, next up we are going to take a peek at Leo. This is going to be Leo for Tuesday, April the 2nd. Sarah Valente Correa, hola, hola. Welcome, glad you're here. I speak just about that much Spanish, so I hope you can understand English. Otherwise, we are going to be in trouble. Anyway, we're shuffling for Leo's card. Let's see what comes up for y'all. Leo, Leo, Leo. Okay, Leo. 8 of Scrolls, this just means Tuesday, you're overthinking. All right. And you're overthinking so much that it is causing you to not pay attention to your gut instinct or to your intuition. Try not to overthink things. Try to go with the flow, Leos. La da 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 da. Okay, up next we do have Virgo, and this is for Tuesday, April the 2nd for Virgo. Right? I don't know how many Spanish speakers we have. All right, so Virgo, what we have showing up for you guys is the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So the Wheel of Fortune in reverse means that, Virgos, if you are wondering if Tuesday is a good time to do something, the answer is no. All right. This also can mean, if you're not wondering if Tuesday is a good time to do something, this can mean that you're running into obstacles and resistance and things that you're trying to accomplish Tuesday. It's just one of those cycles where things are just a little bit harder to get accomplished than they are normally. It's definitely not an easy peasy, sliding things by like cake type of day. Okay, it's kind of a walking through mud and muck to get things done type of day. Okay, that's for Virgos. I used to do it not live, and that was very accurate too, but I got bored with that because it was like I was talking to a black hole because nobody was around. It's much more fun to do live. La da 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 da. Serena, you speak French. I know, because you live in France. You speak English. I know, because your English is impeccable here. You also speak Spanish? Libra, Libra, Libra. This is for Libra, Tuesday, April the 2nd. La da da, la da da. La da 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 da. Libra. Okay, Libras. Knight of Pentacles. You are doing what you need to do to either make sure the cash flow is flowing in or to make sure that the budget is covered and you're not flowing too much out. No impulse spending. Showing up for work. Doing what you have to do to make the budget work, Libras. La da da da. Gotcha, gotcha. Very cool, though, that you know that many languages, even if it's just basic. Tammy Bambi. Happy April Fool's Day to you, my dear, and happy April. I appreciate that, Ms. Rena. Okay, Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio for Tuesday, April the 2nd. Let's see what we got. See what we got. La da 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 da. Ta-da! Page of Swords in reverse. This just means, fellow Scorpios, that what we're going to be doing on Tuesday is going to be digging in deeper to some kind of secret of the universe. Now, I define secrets of the universe as anything that's arcane, occult, metaphysical, paranormal, ESP, extraterrestrial. Extraterrestrial is a new addition to that category, by the way. Anyway, secrets of the universe can be summed up by saying this. This is something that influences our world and our lives that we are not taught about in school. So I call that a secret of the universe. So, fellow Scorpios, what we're going to be doing is exploring some kind of secret of the universe. Maybe we are finding something about healing, energetic healing, and we're exploring that. For those of us that were not exploring this thing just to find out if it's for real or not, we may be exploring it deeper to see how we can use it in a more practical way in our own everyday lives, and maybe even how we can use it to help others around us as well. Okay, so that's for Scorpios. It's been a long time since Scorpios got that card. That's all exciting. I like it. I like that. Okay, next up, let's do Sagittarius's card for Tuesday, April the 2nd. Oh, that's why you're usually here and you don't say too much. Gotcha. Well, we're glad you're here. Always happy to have you here. All right, so we're looking at Sagittarius. Sagittarius, Sagittarius. I think you've said hi before. I've seen you in the room a couple times, I think. I'm thinking. Your name looked familiar. Sagittarius, you have the 5 of Mirrors showing up in reverse. Oh, I kind of like the picture on this card. 5 of Mirrors normally would talk about disappointment. This would be this card right side up. We talk about being disappointed. All right. Now, I like the way it is when it's in reverse. Because when it's in reverse, it's almost like whatever this is that she's holding up here on her head in the card, that blockage between the crown chakra and the divine, letting that go. Letting that go. So 5 of Mirrors talks about getting over a disappointment, not releasing some kind of grudge, forgiving somebody, letting something go. Okay. Now, sometimes when we have the 5 of Mirrors show up in reverse, we're letting something go because maybe somebody asked us to forgive them. But you know what I think is more often true is that we're letting something go because it's healthier for us, whether that other person asked us to forgive them or not. I don't know what you guys have noticed, but in my experience, somebody who does something that makes us feel disappointed or that hurts us, usually they don't realize or they don't understand why we feel the way we do. So many times they're not going to apologize. You know, an apology from somebody, I kind of think of that as a luxury. So a lot of times when we're letting go of a hurt or disappointment, we're having to do that without that other person apologizing. We're just having to do that because we need to do that for our own well-being. And so Sagittarius, whichever way that's going, whether somebody's asking you for forgiveness or not, you are letting go of some kind of old negative energy because you don't like the way it makes you feel and you want to feel better. Okay, good for you, Sagittarius. Right, Rena? I getcha. Ariana Alternativa, welcome, welcome. Glad to see you back in the room. Good vibes, right back at you. La da da da. Okay, so that was Sagittarius. Let's take a peek next at Capricorn. So Capricorn, this is for Tuesday, April the 2nd. La da da da. Tuesday, April the 2nd for Capricorn. La da da. One of these days I'm going to have to replace this deck. It's getting too worn out. Okay, Capricorns, what you have coming up here is the 2 of Bows in reverse. 2 of Bows in reverse just tells me that you have options. And both of your options, or however many options you have, are all good options. So it's really giving you a hard time making a choice about which option you actually want to take. They're all good options, so there's not a bad one. There's no bad choice here. The only difficult part about this thing is that you don't have enough energy or time or some kind of resource to actually do all the good options. So you have to let one go. I think that's the hard part for you. Okay, to decide which one you want to prioritize and which one you want to let go. That's for Capricorn. And yes, I have seen that come up in love life. I've also seen that come up with some very practical applications too. Somebody can have a couple of dinner invitations. Somebody can have a couple of job offers, a couple or more. Somebody can have a couple of love interests to choose from, so that could apply in all kinds of different parts of your life. But you have some really good choices in front of you. You just have to narrow it down, Capricorn. You do have to pick one, Rena, because when you've got a Two of Wands card, what this is saying when it's in reverse, what this is saying is that you're having confusion about picking one. But even when it's right side up, whatever's going on, you're making a decision between more than one good option, but you have to make that decision either way, whether it's right side down or right side up, because you don't have enough resources to be able to do all the good options, no matter how many there are, even if there's only two. So when it comes in upside down, the difference between being right side up and upside down is when it's upside down, you're confused. You're really having a hard time making that decision. When it's like this, you're making that decision. Okay. So it came in like this. So you're confused about that decision. You're having a hard time choosing. Okay. Gotcha. All right. So next we have Aquarius for Tuesday, April the 2nd. Aquarius. Aquarius. Gotcha. Aquarius, Aquarius. Aquarius, on Tuesday, you have an Ace of Swords showing up. This just tells me that you are getting some kind of new and wonderful idea or understanding about something. Typically, when this comes in, it's an epiphany of a thought, and that means that not only does it help you understand one particular area of your life, but it also helps you understand a lot of other parts of your life as well. Okay, so that's Aquarius. La da 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 da. Puzzle pieces are fitting because you have a new, wonderful idea coming in. La da 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 da. La da da. Hello there, Annie. Glad to see you. You're quite welcome. Quite welcome. La da 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 da. Pisces, you're up next for Tuesday, April the 2nd. La da da. You're going to want to come back, and my next video, I'm going to announce a contest, and then after that, we'll do a Reiki video. La da 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 da. All right, Pisces, what do you have? What do you have? Four of Clubs showing up in reverse. There is somebody leaving the nest. Somebody is either leaving home, maybe going on a little vacation or a business trip. You could have somebody leaving the nest at work, leaving the normal office environment. This is a temporary card, by the way. When somebody leaves the nest in this way, it's always a temporary card. They are coming back. Now, if this is not playing out like somebody going on a trip or somebody, from work going on a trip or taking vacation or whatever, the other way that I see this card play out quite often is if there's a relationship situation that's not being ironed out very well, there could be a temporary separation between the people in the relationship. Once again, temporary. You may not realize it's temporary when the separation happens. A lot of times people don't. They think that we're just done, 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 done. This card basically says, yeah, you guys are separated, but you are not. Dun, 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 dun. Okay? So that's for Pisces. Ah, I know that makes sense for you, Neely. All right, so that covers everybody here. Thank you so much, all of you, for stopping by, for hanging out with me, for keeping me company and fresh and on my toes. You guys being here helps these remain fun. So I do appreciate that. You all bring wonderful energy into the room. And thank you all of you who have given this thumbs up. So those of you who find this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. And also please share it with others who may find it helpful as well. The more people I get to help with these free videos, the happier I am. That's the whole point of me investing this time and energy here, is to be able to help as many people as possible. So thank you, all of you, for your support who are doing those things. And thank you to those of you who have bought readings and have bought Reiki sessions and will be buying readings and Reiki sessions. Thank you very much. It is because of all of your support that I am able to do what I love to do for a living. So thank you very much from the bottom of my heart. Everybody have a fantastic, wonderful, thrilling, and peaceful week. And Neely, have strength. Peace out, everybody.